Okay. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to our class today for the present simple and daily routines. We have our classmates, Maria Fernanda Godoy Anaya and Julie Michele Isaza Gomez. Okay. We have some invited students from the INVIL program for Gobernación de Santander. They are from the English course A2 level. So they are going to participate as students. Welcome to Julie and Maria Fernanda. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and we are going to start our lesson. Okay, so daily routines. So that's the class about today. And I hope you enjoyed this class, girls. If you have any questions, please let me know. So, the objective of this class is that by the end of the lesson, students will be able to produce simple oral and written sentences about daily routines using the simple present tense with greater confidence and less hesitation. Okay. For example, let's see. Second, I have to admit one person. Yeah. For example, uh, to my girls. Do you wake up early? Let's see, milady, do you wake up early?
Yes, I do.
Yes, okay. What do you do after you wake up, milady? You brush your teeth, you take a shower. What do you do? Hmm?
Repeat, teacher.
Okay, for yes, tell me. Okay, Alejandra, what do you do after you wake up?
Teacher, after I wake up, I sometimes brush my teeth
Oh,
and
you
then
brush your teeth.
I have a breakfast.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. What about you, Karen? What do you do after you wake up?
Teacher, after wake up, I take a shower and go to the gym.
Oh, you go to the gym. That's good.
Yes, teacher.
Lusaira, Lu- Lusaira, what do you do after you wake up?
Um, I have a day shower and breakfast.
Oh, breakfast. You had breakfast. For example, this is another question for you girls. What do you have for breakfast? For example, I usually have bread, eggs, and coffee for breakfast. What about you, Karen?
Teacher, I usually eat also eggs and bread and chocolate.
Eggs and bread. Okay. Milady, what do you have for breakfast?
I am 6 a.m.
Okay, and for breakfast, what do you have? Coffee, eggs, what? What do you eat? Alejandra, what do you eat for breakfast?
Teacher, I don't remember. I usually eat for breakfast eggs. Um, Yesterday I ate. I don't remember how do you say yogurt with cereal. Yogurt with cereal is correct.
Oh, okay. Emilce, what about you?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Hi, doing good.
Apenas ingresé porque me fue un poquito difícil ingresar, pero bueno, ya estoy acá. Tell me, teacher.
That's okay, no problem. Yes, Emilce, what do you eat for breakfast?
I usually eat for breakfast eggs and with tomato and onion. I drink chocolate with milk.
Okay, that's good. Wait me a second, girls. I need to do something here. Wait a second. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm back with you at this very moment. Okay, good. So this this is our routine or normal routine when in the morning, right? Yes, for example, if I talk about my routine, I wake up very, very early. Yeah, I stay in bed like for 5 minutes. Then I get up, I brush my teeth, take a shower, then I have breakfast. Sometimes I go to the gym, or sometimes I have to go to work, but it's basically about that, okay? So today, to talk about the daily routines, it's important to know to talk about the present simple, right? So when do we use the present simple? We use it to talk about facts, habits, and things that don't change. For example, when I say Bogota is the capital of Colombia, so that's true, right? That's something that I can change in this moment, okay? Yeah, and that's a fact too. Examples. I eat breakfast. She lives in London. It's important to know also when we talk about the present simple that we need to modify the verb in affirmative sentences for the third person he, she, it, right? Like, for example, she lives in London. Yeah. When we talk about facts, I take a shower to feel clean. Well, that's true. Well, in Colombia or in Latin America, we usually take a shower to feel better, to feel clean, right? And habits at noon, I have lunch. Yeah, that's what I normally do at noon. I usually have lunch at noon. Yeah. Or for example, when you talk about work, I go to work 5 times a week, 5 days a week, right? And general truths is like water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. That's true. It's something that I cannot change. Okay. Some characteristics of the present simple. We can mention like the frequency words like often, usually, sometimes, never, always, hardly ever. There are some frequency words what we don't mention here, but they are very common and we use them all the time, most of the time when we talk about uh, how often we do something, right? Always, for example, we use always to talk about 100% of the times I do something, right? It's like I always wake up at 7 a.m. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You always, all the time, wake up at 7 a.m., right? She usually walks to school, right? She usually walks in this case. I am using the third person So I have to modify walk by walks. I have to add the S. We have some specific rules to talk about this. They often eat lunch at home. It's a little bit more than 50% of the times. So it indicates how many times I do something. We also have for example, frequency expressions like once, twice, three times, like every day, every week, like these kind of expressions, they are very popular in the use of the present simple. Okay, good. Are we okay? Yes? Girls, do you
Yes,
understand?
teacher.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. If you have questions, please let me know. Okay, I go back with you. Okay. Common mistakes, right? When we use the present simple, sometimes we make very, very common mistakes, especially when we are learning, right? Sometimes we forget to add the S or to modify the verb when we talk about the third person. For example, for work, we say works, right? We have some other verb rules, like when the verb ends in CH, S, SH, X, or Z, like watch, we add ES, watches, passes, relax, relaxes, rush, rushes. Okay, these rules are for affirmative sentences, third person singular, like he, she, it, or Carlos, Maria, Luis, the dog, right, the computer. If the verb ends in consonant plus Y, consonant, the consonants, all the letters that are different from the vowels, you change the Y to I, and then you add ES. Like, for example, study, we change Y and we say studies. If the verb ends in a vowel plus Y, in this case, we don't change the Y. We keep the Y and we just add the S. Okay? Play, plays. And then we have some other verbs with in an irregular form. If the verb ends in O, do, you change to does. Go, you change to goes. Remember that the verb to be, it is a verb by itself. It is an auxiliary by itself. So be changed to am, I am. For is, he, she, it is, or the third person in singular. Are for you, we, they are, right? And has, have we changed by has, and the auxiliary verbs for I, you, we, they, we use don't, and for he, she, it, we use does. Okay, good. Okay, see, good. Now, I'm going to move now to the next presentation, and we have Maria Fernanda Godoy. She's going to teach you about the vocabulary.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, dear students and mates. My name is Maria Fernanda. We have some vocabulary that we use in the daily routine in English, okay? And the first one, we have wake up. This is a common expression that you use when we first wake up, okay? The next, please. The second one is a little different from wake up because it means bed. The next, brush your teeth. This expression means when you clean your teeth in the morning or after lunch or after dinner, right? Depends of the person. The next, body, and it too depends of the person. In my case, I love to do it before to go to the bed and in the morning. Okay, the next. This expression, get dressed, is when we wear clothes. It depends to the person too, because it can be a shirt, pants, or it depends. Okay, the next, please.
Hello.
I can see the next. I think that is go to work.
We are in have breakfast. And the next
Okay,
one?
it's quiet.
Okay.
The slide is
Okay.
quiet, so
Go to work. Okay.
okay, go to work. This could be to go to work in a company, in an office. It depends to the person too, okay? The next, have lunch. It can be the second meal to the day. And in my case, I love the lunch, okay? The next is watch TV. Is as a hobby. When you have free time and you say, excuse me, watch movies or series, and before to go to the bed or in the afternoon, maybe. The next. And go to bed. Go to bed is depends to the person. It can be at 7 p.m., at 8 p.m., or 10 p.m. And it's when we go to sleep, right? The next.
Okay.
Okay, this is the vocabulary. And now we are going to practice the pronunciation and vocabulary, right? So please, we are going to participate. Okay, in this activity, we have the sentence and the image, okay? So the first one is go to work. What do you think that represent the sentence, students? What do you think?
Number 3.
Number 3, say.
Go to work.
Okay. The next one is get up. Do you remember what is get up?
Get up.
Number
think?
2.
Get up.
Are you sure?
That,
Okay.
No.
What do you think?
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Okay. Wake up?
Okay.
It's okay? Okay.
Ahí es donde me confundo entre despertarse y levantarse.
Okay, wake up have a little difference because get out, what is the expression? Get up is to get out of our bed, okay?
Okay.
And wake up is like, okay? Brush your teeth.
Number 5.
Brush your teeth.
5. Yes.
Okay. Go to bed.
Um, and
Or have a
night.
lunch.
Night.
Go to bed,
Go
o sea,
to
night.
bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Have
Have
breakfast.
breakfast.
One.
Um,
No. 4.
number 1.
Have breakfast.
Get dressed.
Number 6. No, 4. 8.
Get dressed.
Okay. Watch TV.
Number 10.
Watch TV.
The next one, have lunch.
Number 4.
Have lunch.
Take a shower.
Number 7.
Take a shower.
And the last one, get up.
Yes, number 6. Number 6.
Get up.
Okay.
Lo cambias.
Okay, that's it. No.
Teacher,
Mapes.
en esa, ¿cómo
Yes.
identificaría uno, por ejemplo, porque es muy parecida a las dos imágenes? Como, pues yo vi que en el otro
Yeah.
había como fruta.
I think
Yeah.
have breakfast because I choose orange in the
Okay.
Ah, ok.
photo.
Yeah. It's about the kind of food you have on the table. Like it's like they have like fruit. I don't know. I guess I can see some pancakes and
Ah,
maybe
ok.
orange juice. So yeah, that's the food you usually have for breakfast, right? So yeah. So for this exercise, you can turn off the microphone and repeat. Pueden apagar el micrófono y repetir. So remember, number 1, we say this is have lunch. Have lunch. You listen and repeat. Wake up. Wake up. We have go to work. Go to work. We have breakfast. Have breakfast. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Get up. Get up. Take a shower. Take a shower. Get dressed. Get dressed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Watch TV. Watch TV. Okay. Thank you, Maria Fernanda, for your explanation. I guess it was very clear. Was very clear, girls. Milady, Alejandra, Karen, Emilcia, and Luzaira. Was the explanation of the exercise of the vocabulary clear for you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Now we continue with Julie Micheli. Go, Julie.
Okay, dears, good afternoon. So in this case, I'm going to explain you something about the sentences. So we have the normal sentences like the affirmative. So pay attention to do that. It's maybe to study the structure of the sentence, okay? So pay attention, guys. For example, you have the structure like we have to start with the subject. Subjects like I, he, she, it, and etc. But you can say, for example, Maria, Juan, Pepito, Maria, Juan, y Pepito. So you can you have identified what is the subject, okay? You can use whatever you want to use that. So remember that in the first place, you have to put the subject, okay? So we have an example like I, right? So plus verb, we have to put the action, the verb, okay? Un verbo. So we have in this case like play, I play, right? So remember that, girls, that if you are talking with the third person, las terceras personas, that is he, she, it, is the third person, you don't remember that you have to put the S, the letter S to the final to the verb, okay? Final to the verb, we have to put the letter S or ES according to the verb, is only with the third person, he, she, and it, okay? So it's only with that. In this case, we have this one, I play the guitar. I play doesn't have the S because it is an third person. So we have I play in a normal way, ¿vale? So next to that, it's all of that is the complement, whatever you want to use, un complemento, ¿vale? So we have in this case, I play the guitar. So it's a very, very common affirmative statement in the present simple, okay? Or he plays the guitar. In this case, the letter S is because we have to add the letter S when we talk about the third person, okay? So don't worry about that. And that's all for the affirmative form, okay? So we continue. Now, this is the negative form. So in this case, we have to use the auxiliary from the present simple, and it is do or does. Do or does is depending of the subject that we are talking about. So we have the structure like the same, like I explained before, and we have the subject, I, you, he, she, it, whatever you want to use, and we have to put do or doesn't. Do is depending if we talk about I, you, they, we, and you for plural. So we have to use the auxiliary do, right? This one. But if it is a negative form, so we have don't. It's like this. You can use do not, or you can use the contraction that is don't. Contraído, don't. But in a large way, do not. Okay? So we have the subject, don't, because it's depending of the subject. For example, in this case, we have I. So plus don't. You can say it's impossible, it's wrong that you say, for example, I doesn't. I doesn't. No, it's incorrect. Why? Because we are going to use it, in this case, the subject I. So we have to use don't. I don't play. The verb is like this. Play, normal. In this case, pay attention, girls, because when we talk about negative statements, we don't have to use the letter S to the final to the verb, okay? If you are going to talk about maybe he, she, it is in a negative form, you don't have to use in negative the letter S to the final to the S, okay? Remember that. So, for example, you can use, for example, he doesn't play. He doesn't play. No, it's wrong, okay? It's incorrect. So, why? Because does makes the word, hace el trabajo de esa S, right? So, you don't have to repeat that. No la tenemos que repetir. And in the third person, para las terceras personas, we have doesn't. Doesn't. So, it's the auxiliaries. Don't and doesn't. The verb and obviously a complement. So, we have an example like this. I don't play the guitar. I don't play the guitar. In affirmative way was I play the guitar, but in a negative way, I use I don't play the guitar. So it's just to add the auxiliaries. Solo le estamos añadiendo los auxiliares. So I don't play the guitar. He doesn't play the guitar because doesn't is the third person. Okay, so you can say, for example, he don't play the guitar. No, it's incorrect. So he doesn't play the guitar. Okay, my dears, do you have any questions until here? Or is everything clear? Any questions until here? ¿Alguna pregunta hasta aquí?
No,
No.
no question.
No,
it's
it's clear?
No,
Okay,
teacher.
thank you, my dears. So continue. So this is the grammar structure. It's like a summary like we are talking about. And we have the affirmative, like I explained, the negative form, but in this case, you have the question. What happened with the question, my girls? So we have do or does. It's like we had an S, como una X. In question, we are going to put in a first place, vamos a colocar de primerito, the auxiliary. Is depending of the subject, okay? You can use or you can use does. Is depending of the subject that you put here. Okay? Do, maybe do you like coffee? Do you like coffee? Something like this. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Remember, con lo que me preguntan, respondo. Do you like coffee or do you like tea? Yes, I do. No, I don't. You can say, for example, yes, I does. It's impossible because it's starting with do. So you have to put, in this case, in the same way. It's the short answers. It's named the short answers. Se llaman las respuestas cortas. Do you like tea? Yes, I know. Yes, I do. Or no, I don't, if it's negative. So in the another option is can be, for example, does she like tea? Does she like tea? ¿A ella le gusta el té? So you can say, yes, she does, because it's starting with does. Me están preguntando con does, so we have to repeat that. Yes, she does, and no, she doesn't. Okay? Con lo que me preguntan, respondo. It's impossible, for example, to say, does she like tea? Yes, she do. No, because in a grammar structure is incorrect. Okay, yes, she does. It's depending of the subject. I'm going to answer the question. Okay, so this is the simple question, but maybe it's kind of question that we use the WH questions. Las WH question is question that started with the letters W and H. So we have, for example, where do you live? Where do you live? This is a WH question because it starts with W and H. WH question is always in the first place. And next to them, we have to put the auxiliary, do or does, okay? So where, we have WH, do or does is depending of the subject, remember that. You, subject, and verb, live. Where do you live? Oh, I live in Colombia. And that's all. It's a simple question, okay? What do you have for breakfast? Like the question that Ivan told you at the beginning of the class. What do you have for breakfast? I have eggs for breakfast, something like this. And that's the grammar structures about the present simple with affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Do you have any questions, guys? Is clear? Okay, perfect.
Clear.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Julie. Julie is going to continue now explaining the Innovation and Excellence Laboratory LabInnova. This is a digital research and gamified activities where we created for you, girls, for this class, okay? So, wait a second, it is uploading.
It's a little bit slowly.
Yeah. Yeah, there we are. So we are going to practice this, the daily routines. We have a purpose for these activities. We made gamified research, digital educational research. Uh, we have a learning objective for this activity. And this is the activity we continue with Julie.
Okay, thank you, Iwan. So, my dears, we continue with explaining before. It is an activity about obviously the routines. So, it is an interactive game because the gamification resource is according to games. Okay, juegos. So, we can start, Iwan. This is the name, My
Okay.
Morning Flow. So, in the activity number 1, gears, you have to describe the picture. Look at this photo and what does maybe the cat doing. So, it's have breakfast, is take a shower, or brush my teeth. What do you think that is the correct answer?
Take a
If
shower.
have take a shower.
Perfect. So, the cat take a shower. It's taking a shower. Good job. Number 2, describe the picture. Maybe have dinner is the vocabulary that the teacher Maria explained you. Have dinner, get up, and wake up. What do you think?
She wake up.
Wake up.
Okay, perfect. She was wake up, of course. That's it. Number 3, go to school, take the
Go
bus.
to the school.
Oh, go to school. Yeah, perfect. So, teacher, Ivan,
They
go to school. Yeah, that's it. Because it's the back on the back. Describe the picture. Brush my teeth, come by here, wash my face. Where is?
Brush my
Brush my teeth.
Brush my teeth.
Brush my teeth.
Perfect. Thank you so much, my dears. Good job. Congratulations for everyone. So I'll continue with the teacher Maria.
Thank you. Okay, dear students, the activity number 2 is daily routine. Okay, so please continue.
Unit 4, Written Quiz. A. Listen to Elizabeth and David talk about their day. Circle the correct answers.
Hey, David. Is that your breakfast?
No, it's a snack. I eat breakfast early, before class.
Oh, that's good. I get up late, so I don't have breakfast.
Really? I like mornings. I get up early every day and I have breakfast. Then I read the newspaper and study.
Really? You're busy in the morning. I don't like mornings. I study in the afternoon, after class.
Oh, do you study in the library?
No, I study in the cafeteria with some friends. We do homework together. It's fun.
Yeah? I study at home. It's quiet, so...
At home? I couldn't do that. My roommates are so noisy.
Really?
Oh, yes. All day, every day. On the weekends, I sleep at my parents' house.
Really? Do they live around here?
Yeah, they do. They live about 10 miles away. I take my laundry every weekend, too. It's great.
That is great.
Okay, dears, this is a quiz about listening. Okay, so we are going to listen the audio one more time. Okay.
Unit 4, Written Quiz. A. Listen to Elizabeth and David talk about their day. Circle the correct answers.
Hey, David. Is that your breakfast?
No, it's a snack. I eat breakfast early, before class.
Oh, that's good. I get up late, so I don't have breakfast.
Really? I like mornings. I get up early every day and I have breakfast. Then I read the newspaper and study.
Really? You're busy in the morning. I don't like mornings. I study in the afternoon, after class.
Oh, do you study in the library?
No, I study in the cafeteria with some friends. We do homework together. It's fun.
Yeah? I study at home. It's quiet, so...
At home, I couldn't do that. My roommates are so noisy.
Really?
Oh, yes. All day, every day. On the weekends, I sleep at my parents' house.
Really? Do they live around here?
Yeah, they do. They live about 10 miles away. I take my laundry every weekend, too. It's great.
That is great.
Okay, girls. So we have the activity number 2, okay? It's about the listening. So the first one is David eats breakfast. We have options: late, early, or on weekends. What do you think about the audio?
Early.
Early? Okay, very good. The second, he reads and studies in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. What do you think? What do you think, girls?
In the morning. In the
In the
morning.
morning? Are you sure? Okay, very good. The next one. Elizabeth studies in the library, in the cafeteria, or at home. What do you think?
In the cafeteria. The cafeteria.
Okay. Very good. And Elizabeth is at her parents' house in the evenings, every morning, or on weekends. What is the correct option? I can hear you, girls.
On
In the
weekends.
evenings, on weekends. Okay, very good. Good job. Thank you for your participation, girls.
Okay, thank you, teacher Maria Fernanda. Now, we are going to finish this class by doing this activity. I need that you pay attention, girls. So we have routine, show, and tell. The digital speaking practice. Okay. So as we know, the use of digital resources and the technology in classes today is very important because we can produce, we can create, we can practice all our knowledge about English. We can make use of language by using a digital resource, right? In this case, we are going to use this very common and famous digital resource, Clipchamp, right? I'm going to show you. As you know, before we have made different activities with this resource. I am, I am entering to the Yeah. So in this case, what you have to do is to create a video in which you have to explain your daily routine. Okay. You explain your daily routine. The video needs to last at least 1 minute and a half. Yeah. When you record your video, make sure you practice before recording. You practice first, okay, I usually wake up at this hour, blah, blah, blah. And then when you are ready, then you record, right? When you finish your video, you have to upload it to the Teams platform, right? And that's it. Then the teachers are going to evaluate, they are going to assess the video, and we have a feedback. We are going to have a little space for the feedback of this video, okay? Now, we have another activity, is very practical, and it is called My Routine Commit. This is a creative writing task, is very useful, and also it is very common between students, especially teenagers, to practice their writing. Students create a short commit or storyboard showing their daily activities with speech bubbles, okay? So, as you know, you click on Online Comic Maker Storyboard .com/comic dash maker, and then you click on Create a Comic, and then you look for the ideal image, and then you create what you're supposed to write in the slides. Yeah, for example, if you want to use these slides, you just take it to this here. Wait a second here, and that's the first one. And then you can edit here and everything, and well, and that's it. Okie dokie. So it's time for the evaluation of this class. Okay, wait a second. Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you to Alejandra Cortés, Milady Flores, Karen Vanessa, Luzaira Gomez, and Emilce. Thank you for participating in this class. It's very important for us that you come and you actively participating. And I want to say congratulations, because you were very good students, very smart students. And here we could notice that you had previous knowledge of the vocabulary. You had previous knowledge of the correct use of the present simple and daily routines. So, I don't know, I would like to ask one student, how do you feel with the class? Let's see, I don't know, Karen or Alejandra? How do you feel with this class?
Teacher, I feel good.
Okay.
I
Did you like the class?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the class? Do you think was
Yes,
it
teacher.
fun? Was it boring? Yeah,
No,
was
teacher,
fun?
I don't boring in this class.
Oh, okay. That's really good. Okay. Anybody else opinion about the class? Luzaira, how do you feel with the class? ¿Cómo te sentiste en clase?
Teacher, very good. The excellent teachers. The explanation is very good, and the participation um, ¿cómo se dice también?
Also, or
Well,
two?
yes.
Okay.
It's the
Okay,
interesting
good.
class.
Okay, Milady, what do you say about the class?
In the class, excellent teacher. Muy buenas teacher.
Okay, thank you. Julie, you want to say something?
No, No, that's all. Thank you so much for your participation, girls. It was really, really good. And I think that your English is good and you can improve with the teacher, Ivan. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, Mafe, you want to close?
Yes, I want to say that you are a good, really good student. So go ahead with your learning. And thank you for your participation.
Okay, so girls, thank you for coming to our class. I hope to see you soon in our night classes. Well, see you in another opportunity. Bye-bye.
Thanks, teacher. See you soon.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye, bye, bye.